No, it's padded. We need to cut the pad that we use, okay? Now for you to cut your pad, all right, it is very important you place it. Now from here, you can see the bus point they are meeting. So I use this to hold it down, okay? So it doesn't move, all right? So once I've done that, now this is my center front. My pad will not get to this place. Okay, so what I'll just do is 1 inches here, 1 inches in. It can stop at the underbust or half inches below the underbust. So mine will be stopping at the underbust. Now the upper part, this is my bust point. Remember the armhole depth. The same thing here, the armhole depth. Now for me to mark this one, I'll just mark from here. I'll go by 3.5, at most 4 inches. Okay, to hold this down. Now from here, you curve to this place. Where's the French curve? So I can take this off. So let me just take it off. From here, you curve, okay, to the bust point. Under bust, sorry. Okay. From here, equally, you curve to the under bust. Now, this is the armhole where it stopped, okay? I like to go stop, either I stop at the armhole, I go by 1 inches here. I measured from here 1 inches, okay? Hope you're seeing where I measured the 1 inches. Then I'll give it a curve to join the other. Did you see that? Now I went 1 inches here, so I'll equally do the same. I'll use my French curve. Now, going by 1 inches this way is dicey. Let me connect it first. This is it. The 1 inches, look at it here. So if it's not giving you the curve you want, you just curve it very well. Now this is the cup, our pad. This is what we'll be using to cut the pad. All right. What we'll do now is cut, okay. One, two, and this is for the other side of the fabric. Now I'm cutting the 1 inches, so they extended by 1 inches part. So this is it. All right, this is it. So what we just do right now, use this and cut on the pad. Now this is the pad I'm using. All right, it has gum. There's gum on this part. There's no gum here. Now this particular breast pad is double padded. The lining will be padded. The fabric will be padded. So I'll be needing this 8 pieces. 8. That is what I'll be cutting. I'll be needing it 8. This is 4. This part alone will give me 4. Mm, yeah. One, two, four. Sorry, yeah. I'll be needing a total of four. Yes, sorry, not eight, four. So this is what this would do for me. Okay. I'll be needing it in four places. So one total of eight anyway. Yeah, total of eight. So the first thing right now is to pin this down and trace it out. Okay. And the four of them will be hard, so just go one by one. And so guys, let me finish cutting, then I'll show you guys. So guys, I finished cutting it, okay? Now what I did after cutting was I need to get my bust point. This is it, okay, for this one. And I need to equally indicate which part is the up. So I wrote you, you. To enable me when placing it, equally I indicated the bust point here too. All right. Then here, the upper part, see, to enable me. So the next thing is to place it on the fabric and line. So we are starting with this one, all right, and the fabric too. Okay. So let's go with the lining first. You remember this one is 4. Okay. I'll just pick 2 and play. This is the up, so I should, when placing it, it will go this way. I remember the lining, I gave my center, my bust point. You can see this cutting here. That is my, so I'll just place that same lining, place it here perfectly well. Place this one too. You can see it. So place it. The next thing is I'll gum it. So that I'll just keep placing it. The same with the fabric here. I'll place it too. The back part. Now, this, remember I said it has gum. There's gum on this. So I'm gumming it on it. Remember that. You get, so I'll just keep placing it and gumming it down. Let me do that and show you. So guys, I've gummed it, okay? All the pads. I see this one. This is the lining. I can still do two. I on the pad. This is the lining and this fabric. All right, so the next thing is to join all of them. Let's move to the machine. So guys, to start the sewing, this is the lining. Okay, so what I'll do is join here to here. Okay, starting from the down, guys. Make sure they are meeting at the center here. And you're sewing half inches. That is what you're sewing. Now when you're full sewing, you turn. Make sure you're turning it. Now you have to be turning. See that? You keep turning. Follow the turn. Okay. That is half inches. Right? So this is it. Now you can top stitch if you want to, but let's sew the other one first before we move to the top stitching part. This is it. Remember you're sewing half inches. Because it's a double padded, this part too you keep folding. Alright. Now where I'm placing is the fabric. Oh, make sure the fabric they are even. Make sure they are even. Oh. Keep sewing, you keep turning. You're sewing perfectly well. Now, if for any reason this one is bigger than this, before sewing, you just, before getting to that part, you cut it off. Okay. So, if for any reason the part is bigger than this one when you're turning, you just get where you should stop and cut, okay? Then you keep sewing. That is it. Now remember this is the lining, so if you want to top stitch on it, first thing you open it up, please. Like not open, non-cheat, sorry. You non-cheat. I like sewing only the lining, like top stitching only the lining. I don't like top stitching the on the fabric. Trying to be fast as possible. So the next thing you do right now, this is how I like it. I like to open it up. Okay, you open it up, then you place it. Once you're sewing, you make sure you're opening it up and be sewing. Okay, you keep checking it down. All right, keep going, keep opening. All right, that is it. Open it up. Sorry guys, the thread just cut. So the same way you padded this part, okay? That same way, the same way you sewed, top stitch the other side. Same way you sew here. Now, did you see how it is? It is giving. So guys, don't forget, if you have not subscribed, subscribe to my channel, okay? So you see how it is, how the pad, see the inside. So this particular inside, what you do, you trim out this part. Trim it out, okay? Trim the excesses out. That is it. You only trim this part. Okay. So once you have trimmed it out, you see how it will look the back, and this is the inside. I like to top stitching the back of the lining. So exactly what I did here, okay, is what I'll do on this lining. All right, let me do that and show you. So guys, I've done the same thing to the lining, okay? So the next thing is to sew the fabric part of it. The lining is done. The next is this. Now, the same way we placed the other one, all right, sewed it is how we sew this one too. So, which one is this? Let me place it very well first. This is it. Now, remember, you're sewing half inches, okay? Full half inches, that is what you're sewing. Then remember, you definitely give it a cut while you're sewing half inches. It is compulsory to sew your princess part this way. Like, what I mean is, when you're sewing, you're turning it to the curve. You're giving it, following the curve, you know, to sew it. See what I'm doing? Now, if you get here and the part, like the part, this one is bigger, so I'll just give it a cut. I would like my part to be okay. Keep turning it. Fabric. Okay. Sew this part. Don't forget, you must follow the curve. You must follow the curve. So let's cut. So this is our front. Now the front will not be top stitch, okay? What we'll do here is trim this very well and iron. All right. We'll trim this excess, give it a notch, then trim it and cut. Okay. What I'm doing right now helps to relax the breast, the curvy parts. I was. So the next thing, this is what I like doing to my front. I'll just cut it. And what I'm cutting, I'll leave some space, so watch what I'm doing. So just keep cutting. And you see the I'm in a hurry to finish this dress today, so I can't actually. Now I've used cloth gum to hold it, but today it's just cutting. This is how I did it, okay? I just give it very close cutting. That is all. You don't need to do any other thing. All right. The same, I'll do the same here before turning it with the lining. I've sewed it. This is the back. Okay, sorry. That should go. This is the back, okay? Our back is ready. Though the dart, I've not done the dart. I'll do the dart right now. Then once I do that, I am in. So this is our back, okay? Our back is ready. Now the next is this front. We need to iron it, both the breast cup and all that. So this is my ball I use for my breast. Now I only use this ball when the bust it's padded, not cup. When it's pad, I use it, but not when it's cup. Okay, I use this to. Hey, sorry. I like using fabric on this. I'm using this, okay, so it will not dirty the fabric. Oh, I cannot be washing it. All right, so what am I doing? I'm trying to iron this part, especially here, to give it a relaxing effect. Okay, especially this part. It's only the boss, the part that I iron using that, so have that in mind. Then every other part, okay? So the same thing I'll do here too. Alright. Next is here. I need to now I'm done with the boss part. Now the relevant of this ball you're saying here, you know, if for me to iron this place, placing it straight and be ironing it is not the best. So but with this ball, okay, you know, you can do that perfectly, right? Smoothen the lines. That is the effect of it, and it's very necessary. You have it. So let's go. Now we are done with this, okay? Now we need to place our front, make it one. How do we do that?